Okay, that should be all set up and ready to go. Post. Masked. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Excellent. So. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip straight to that part. Might be kind of hard to incorporate the little intro there, so we'll just include just the initial portion. It's almost exactly 8 seconds long. So well, each measure is almost exactly 4 seconds long. There's no intro in that song. This is bad. 37% approximately is not good. That's bad. Oops, what? Did I forget something? I did forget something, didn't I? I'm not sure why that wasn't there. Beats me. A little more tempo. So far it didn't sound terrible. A little more tempo. Hello, Joe. You are first. Affirmative. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me something about that. Super is unfortunately one of those Metroid games that I haven't committed to playing the entirety of. Like, I regret to say that I have not beat Super Metroid yet. I kind of got stuck in the game and tried to like explore the whole map for like hours and hours and hours, trying to figure out where to go next, and I never did. So I just kind of stopped playing. Hello, Blues. Hello, Charlie. No. The progression follows its to-do list, so wherever you are in the to-do list, which if you've actually bothered to read the to-do list and you actually bothered to read the channel policies, you would know all about it, so I'm guessing you probably didn't. Do I have to explain this every week? Every single week? Forever? There's a to-do list. You could read it, and I make it there on purpose so that you know what's going on. No, just check the list when you get a chance. I have yours on schedule to do this week, Joe. Assuming we get a working mashup prior to that date, it will be posted on that date as you have asked for. I'm more than happy to arrange a specific upload date if you arrange it well ahead of time, so I can definitely do that. I can literally like upload it and then hit, instead of like public, I can hit scheduled. And I could literally schedule for pre-release, or schedule for pre-schedule for release on that day. Like weeks ahead of time if I wanted to. Like literally at the end of the stream today, I could literally make the video, pop it on now, and have it release a month from now on that day. Not difficult to do. Hmm. I'm not so sure this is the best idea out there, really. But I'll do it anyways. You know, the idea not to deny a request, even the most ridiculous request. So it doesn't sound very great, but, you know, I'll do it. This isn't that good, to be honest, but, you know, whatever. Okay, that seems to do it. Okay, I mean, this isn't a very good idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Fortunately, sometimes people don't realize this when they're making a first-time request. This is what this is. Huh. Blah, 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 blah. Wrong button. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. I think I caught a mistake of mine. Hello, just during the stream, just want to check to see if the link I sent you through the forums works. I have you down. I have your request on you somewhere. Yeah, I have it. Camo Koopa, Mario 3D World, Fire Fort Bros, or Lava Rock Rare, and Super Monkey Ball 2 World 3 Ocean. So I do indeed have your request. I can confirm. Whoops. So this is not a very good yeah, gotcha. So this is not a very good request, but it's done. Not the best. It's the first time though, first time request, so obviously you can't always expect first time requesters to quite understand what all needs to go into a good idea. Let's see here. Title wise, taking over the airship, I think is what they suggested. So instead of taking over the halberd, it's taking over the airship. Halberd is kind of an airship though. Blah, 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 blah. Where's my folder? There it is. $825. Taking over the airship. Good. Yeah, I mean the Google Drive link to one of my mashups specifically. You sent me something by Google Drive? I can check that. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Hello, Hemlock. Did you like share it with me by Google Drive? I'm assuming that's what you did. But I can't know for sure because I don't see anything there. Oh, my eye's a little itchy. You told me to do so one of your last streams, so that's what I did. You shared something by Google Drive. Is that what you did? I'm not seeing anything. What mix am I doing today? I am currently working on... I can list it for you, though it's basically done. I need to check the pitch, though. I'm working on this request right here. And it's practically done. I'm just going to check a few pitches things. Pitch things. Let's see here. B minor, C minor. I can see that. This sounds alright, but I could try -2 as well. -2 half steps. Hello, Sasha. Oh. I'll check there. Okay, I found it. Cephalo Parade all night. What is that? What is this? What is that? I need to make sure I know what it is, because I could get, if it's something I shouldn't have on stream, it could get me in trouble or get me copyright issues. I need to know. Let's see here. This is a Kirby Mario mix. That's a lot of. There we go. What is mine was Speed of. Oh, I know. I remember what you sent me. I couldn't see the purpose in that. I don't get it. It's just kind of eh. And so what is this? What is this thing though, Camo Koopa? What is it? Great. Okay. Next. What did you answer? It's a combination of Dance All Night remix from Anja and Cephalo Parade from Spain Splatoon. Oh, okay. It's out of nowhere, and that's what makes it hilarious. Oh, I did not get the notification until now. Good old YouTube. YouTube loves to either A, delay notification, or B, not even give notification at all. So you're kind of lucky if you even get one. That's why YouTube is just not great sometimes. So it's Splatoon and something else. Well, it sounds like you know what you're doing. I didn't hear any real issues with that, so it sounds like you know what you're doing. Dance All Nights from Rabid something. Guess where I went in Florida. I don't know. Sounds like you had a good time in Florida. How's it been? Good. Where in Florida? So let's see. Cognitive dissonance and what's it called? It's called Tomorrow's Fight. Where is it at? There it is. And the next track is Rude Buster, which I've worked with before. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Good to go. How many requests done so far? That was the first one. 20 minutes. Let's see here. That should help sorta. No. I have 2 questions. Why your channel symbol's a frog and why you change the frog? Or it's same frog? Huh? Well, the symbol of a channel, a frog, is because Bufo means toad, and all toads are frogs. And it was the most charismatic looking picture of a frog I could find. Incidentally, is also my frog that I took a picture of. The original is this. So I took this picture, and then I like cropped it, and then I like cropped it again, and again, and then I like cut the space out around it, and I kind of just added in this background, and I kind of just like added in the letters. So I don't know, it's something I wanted to share. It's one of me I created for myself. It's good though, Koopa. It sounds like you know what you're doing. So why is it a frog? Because Bufo means toad, and toads are frogs, and I just like frogs and toads. Are my favorite animal. And why did you change the frog? Oh, you mean my old picture? It's around here somewhere. This one? This was my old picture. I did not actually take this picture of this frog. Plus, this is crappy editing. This is crappy editing. The picture itself is crappy. It's the same kind of frog, though. But I think this to this was quite the improvement. So it's just making it look more nice and appealing and not hard on the eyes. Yeah, I really appreciate that. It was very nice to see that artwork you've done. Don't that series of punctuation marks look like mouse ears? Not at all. Not at all. Profile pic was hand-drawn by me years ago. It's kind of old at this point. I'd have to take a look. I can't tell what it is from here. Oh, it's a Koopa. I could tell it's hand-drawn too. Ah, Disney World. Eh. Who cares? I'm not into that. Wait a second. That's not right. That sounds completely wrong. That song does not sound that bad. It sounds a lot better than that. What? Is that right? No, it's not. Huh? What? Why does it sound wrong? That's better. I'm like, what in the world? I couldn't understand that. Rootbuster is low quality? No, it's not. It's just that it got messed up somehow. If you count constant crowds of people, happiness. The happiest place. Yeah, right. I don't really care about it. I could care less. Never been? I don't care too anyways. It's a glitch, I guess. I don't know. I think it's good now, though. Yeah, see? It's good now. That's what it's supposed to sound like. It's supposed to sound like this. Now you're hearing it as it is supposed to be. I'm not sure why it sounded so horrible before, but it sounds fine now. So all is well. That was very strange. I guess I'm just kind of starting at the beginning here. There is no real intro by the sounds of it. Approximately. Anyways, I got 3 things I got out of the trip. Was a gator tooth keychain. Sounds like a ripoff. You probably get ripped off for that. Mickey Mouse ears. You probably also get ripped off for that. And a lightsaber you built. You were probably ripped off for that too. But that's what theme parks do. They rip people off. So hey, I guess that's what people go there for. You could probably just go out to some wildlife area, find a gator tooth on the ground, drill a hole in it, and make your own necklace for free. Pixar is better than Disney. Yeah, I'd probably say so. I kind of like them more. I'm not a big Disney fan. In case you didn't know, there are like several channel policies on my channel policy section, specifically directed against Disney. I just don't like them. .32 5. Oh, well then maybe if you didn't get it out of Disney Park, you probably didn't get ripped off as bad then. If you bought it, if you bought that from Disney, you definitely would have gotten ripped off. But so if you will make my request from 2 songs, I can ask you to add another one to this too later. Yes, you can. Yes, you may do that, Sasha. Hey there, been a while. Hello there, Samuel or Linkmaster. It has been a while. I'm glad to see you here. The last 2 things I bought in the park. So you probably did get ripped off with the other 2 things then. That's just what they do, though. It's in their nature to rip people off. What is tomorrow? I have the right song here, right? And the YouTuber is called... Wait, have you never actually been there? I have never been there before, and I really don't care to either. Tomorrow will be your birthday. All right. And how old will you be on your birthday? Let's see here. Do I have the right song? I have to kind of wonder if I do here. They don't sound like they go together that well, but then again, maybe they do. Let me just check it real quick. That was not the right one that I meant to check. This is. No, that's the right one. That's the right one. 18. I'll finally be in the legal age for what? For what? Simple flips. You got me curious now. I might have to look into that. You see, I have a voice that like so many people when I play Fortnite, they tell me I sound like some this or that person all the time. But then I've never had someone tell me I look like someone. So that's interesting, I guess.
All right, what's happening here?
It's probably him. I don't look like this guy at all. What are you talking about? Huh? No. Yeah, your art is very good. I was impressed by it. Legal? What will be legal? The legal age for what? Yeah. Hey Bufo, are you doing a mix of the unknown boss you found? I've done one before. Let's see here. I could bring it up here for you if I could find it. Here it is. It's Metroid Unknown Mix. I used it in the Ing theme. Well, that's pretty much looped. And then this one right here is another one I was working on recently, just as I had a little bit of a little back project. Well, you pretty much get the gist of that one. That was the loop point there. So yeah, that's the one I did, and then I did. So you heard the two. The one is not uploaded yet. The other one is. So you've heard them both. And like I said, it'd be nice to know what the track was. Then I could actually give it an appropriate titling for the mashup. But it doesn't prevent me from working with it, so I could just call it unknown for now, because it's entirely unknown. Also, I first thought I really wouldn't get accepted because it's a classical song, but it wasn't about being used in a game, even remixed. No, that's fine. Yeah, you wanted this. I have it prepared just in case we had 8 songs get scrapped. I have it. It's in here. So yeah, it counts. It's good. Good piece. I can say that the game itself it comes from is quite questionable, in its content. It's very questionable. But the music's good though, so I guess that's fine. I've had more questionable games before come up with their soundtrack. A lot more questionable, we should say. There's been very questionable games that I've done music for before. So it's not the game, it's the music that I'm interested in here. Yeah, it kinda is. a very brutal puzzle game, and yeah, it kind of is questionable. That's because it is questionable. Oh, that is a very short track. What are we going to do about that? Other than, like, I literally just take this. I slap this on here. Like, just take this. And then take this. And just take that. And then just slap it on the end and call it something. Very strange one. I'm not sure how this idea was conceived of, but I'm not saying it's bad. It's just strange. That's all. What did I just do? Oh, I think I know what I just did. Yep, that's what I meant to do. Uh-oh. Yep, that's it. Have you ever did a magic game? Blah, I can't speak today. Have you ever did mashups to music from the Turok games? Well, not only have I never done a mashup with Turok games, I've actually never even heard of the Turok games. Sounds funky. It kind of does, doesn't it? Is anyone remaining aware of the Article 13, aka Saved Your Internet situation? I never heard of it before. Oh, hey, Infinite, you're just in time to send Bufo a new mashup. Oh, you're going to send me a mashup. Like a really weird acid trip. No Turok before. Article 13 applies to Europe. Yeah, I'm not tuning too closely into European politics. I'm mainly concerned if it goes on my end. Oh, so the person who was wondering about Clanky Woods was the first boss in Planet Robobot. Is that supposed to be like Wispy Woods, but like a robot version? Via Google Drive, I could check Google Drive. I got an idea. Mix the unknown boss with Metroid Prime or Dark Samus. That would probably be really good, by the way. So if you've not made a request before, you should definitely make one for that. If you have made a request before, you'll have to wait till I make if I make your first request, and then you can make that request. But hold on to that idea. I think it'd be good. You asked me for what? And I submitted Astro Void, no space. I like it, but it's definitely an acquired taste. Mechanic version of Wispy Woods. That's what I thought it was. Involves Infinite. Okay. Also, again, about my quest, I wonder what the thumbnail you use. I'd have to go look at it. Oh, well, you should see some of the other questionable games that I've used before. I kind of did some silly things to make sure I don't do anything I don't want to put in a thumbnail in it. So, yeah, I'll find the way. I assure you. I've censored things in thumbnails before. I've edited images to take out things I do not wish to be displayed. So I've done it before, many times actually. Some people don't like that though, but hey, it's the way I do things. I don't like to have questionable content on the channel. At least unless it's intended to be like I'm playing an M-rated game on a live stream. Then that's fine, but otherwise I don't really want it on here. Very good job, Infinite. And that's not the only one. I know, but I have an idea of how it could affect many creators. Still worrisome to me. Thousands of Special is also finished. Well, I just made 250 more subscribers. I've already heard almost all of it. Yes, I've heard 2 out of 3 songs, and they're good. So I think they're good. I got a sneak peek, and no, I will not leak them unless Infinite gives me the permission to do that. Otherwise, I will not. I've got to keep my word. If I'm not a person of my word, then who am I, huh? King Infinite and Infinite Jubilis. I assume that's Persona, or not Persona, Bayonetta. No, no, it's one of those two. I know it is. It has to be one of those two. Okay, it's downloading. There, it should be done now. King Infinite. Well, I gotta say that stark pitch change was a little shocking at first, but I do find it to be actually appropriate. I do think it turned out ultimately good there. Very interesting combination. I think it works really well. The only critique I have is I think it could have stood to have Infinite seem a little more audible. I think it got drowned out at a few key portions within the mashup. Turning up a little bit would be good. Otherwise, I think it's a very good idea. I think you executed it well. The pitch, and if you're going to play Crash Team Racing Remastered, if they add on the multiplayer, will you be playing the game with Mr. Boss 7? So here's the thing about that. I wanted to play the Portal 2 online with her. I pitched to do that a couple times, actually. Evidently, there's two problems with that. The first problem is the Wi-Fi can be a little inconsistent here. So there's two problems. They're mutually exclusive problems. The first problem is she only does these Let's Play kind of things, which is at home instead of at college. At college, she lives in the dorms, so it's not exactly a private setting, and you hear a lot of people making a lot of noise and the other people in the room. Hence why she does not do Let's Plays during the school year. So that's problem number one. She's at school right now, and she will be until the end of, I want to say very, very early May. And then but then the other problem is when she's at home, the Wi-Fi is a little inconsistent, I hear. So it would not. There might be some connectivity issues that would make for a very frustrating time. I don't know. So in terms of online, playing matches with her online, so live streaming that, I don't think there's going to be a place for that unless we could find one of those two problems resolved. But there may be room, we'll just put it this way, there may be room for other means of playing games and live streaming together. Perhaps in a month or two, maybe. There'll be room for that, when she's not at school. We could try to figure something out, maybe. I don't know. We shall see. We'll just put it that way. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. About that. I would don't get me wrong. I would totally like to live stream with Mr. Boss 7, but it's contingent upon a few different things that we're kind of trying to figure out, in essence. Here comes the beat drop, yeah. I want to go. I want to see how many requests. Good luck. Nice job. Also, can you play into the second one I sent you, the one involving Solaris? Stop it at the point where the intro, the second song is over. Next up, yeah, I'll play it in a moment here. I'm just trying to reply to all the comments. Then again, I'm the one who wants more obscure. Oh, we're talking about Smash. I have to make Chaos King louder since the file that I have is low. Oh, but I mean, you could still balance it out a little bit if you needed to or wanted to. And now I want to go after 10 seconds. See you have many requests. Good luck. Thank you. And Jubilee has pitch changes a lot too. Okay. Solar Flare. Same. I never played. Okay, some more about the Smash comments. King Infinite. Oh, bye, Sasha. Thanks for coming. So many comments. Ah! Okay. We're done reading comments now. Yeah, so something could be in the works here for that. Yeez. Something could be in the works here about collaborating a Let's Play or two with Mr. Boss 7, but they would require other contingencies which are not currently in place. Maybe we'll figure something out maybe mid-June would be when I would expect maybe to be able to do something like that. We'll see. We'll see what's on the table for that. Probably going to do a mega mix. It's possible. Mega mixes are possible. They're just very hard. So many comments. What was this again? This was Mother. This was Deltarune Mother Mix, wasn't it? Deltarune Mother Mix. There we go. Oops. I made a mistake. That was the actual title name. Deltarune Mother Mix. Tomorrow's Battle. Boy, it's going to be a long time for my quest to work on, but I have the patience of a stinking rock. No, I don't know what you mean. Keep in mind, I'm a biologist, not a geologist. Although if you're referencing the oldest rock in the world, roughly 4.3 billion years old, maybe you're referencing that rock. That is something I do know about the oldest rock. That would be a patient rock. It's outlived basically a lot of things. Looks on their rock. Who are you people? Yeah, the 4.3 billion year old rock. Look it up sometime. It's like the oldest rock that one can find on this planet. Hoi? Huh? What? I don't know. What animal is known for insane amounts of patience? Snails? Tortoises? Anything living in an Arctic biome where it's really cold? Where life has to go very, 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 very slowly. Yeah. I've never slept for 18 hours. I've done like 14 at most. Molasses is not an animal. Mayonnaise is not an animal either. I'm just kidding. see, maybe just take a quick moment to reply or respond to comments. I stay up 18 hours usually. That's fine if you sleep for 6 hours. Quadraxis. I like Quadraxis. Darn it. Ooh, I love the effect. I thought the effect was interesting too. Infinite Dractus. I'm pretty sure I've done that. That's like, I would do that. Yes! Wait, no, that's not it. Wait, I haven't done that, you mean? Huh, it appears as though I have not actually done that combination, despite the fact that that is something that I would totally do. Ooh, I'd say sloths are patient animals, yes they are. Mr. Boss 7 is gonna like it. What is she gonna like? I'm a little confused. They are just take forever to tell you that. I bet Infinite likes this. Nothing like Bufo playing awesome mashups while I speedrun Mega Man X5. Anyone have opinion on Captain Marvel? I haven't seen it yet. I heard it didn't do so good. Also, no, I'm doing it. I must go now. Bye. Where was I at? Shoot. You know, I forgot to continue. Well, I forgot to do two things. I forgot to grab a song for this next mix, but I also accidentally closed that out. That's a long mashup. Use both infinites. Yeah, I heard that A, Captain Marvel wasn't doing so good, and that B, that review websites like Rotten Tomatoes are actively rigging the results of the reviews to make it look more favorable than it really was, and deleting reviews. And I've heard that the main actress for Captain Marvel has gotten into quite a lot of trouble with some people. I've made them quite upset at her, and as a result, there's a lot of people who just refuse to see the movie altogether, which may also be making the reviews biased or skewed to what they really would be if all these people who are upset with her just simply boycott the movie entirely and don't even review it. So the reviews you see online are biased, skewed, and not actually accurate representations of what people really think about the movie. That's what I've heard. So that's where I shall stay with it. So I forgot to get one of these songs for this request. I think I did anyways. It came from this Super Mario Wario Land thing. There it is, I found it. Oh, looks like I already had it the whole time. Fail. Fail. Oh, that's interesting, I guess. That's interesting, I guess. Anyways, back to the mashups. Yep. Yeah, Chase P says oof. What's the oof for? I don't get it. My posture is terrible right now. Working to correct that. Okay. Delete. Oof. Oof. If you're just gonna spam, I'm gonna have to like sick one of the mods on you or something. So say something actually serious, or just like don't spam. Oif. Well, at least it was nuanced. Chicken nuggets. Yeah, you're just spamming, aren't you? A little spammer. Wait, what's happening? Someone's spamming. That's what's happening. The song is... works in increments of 1 second. Yep, it was just spamming. That's all that's happening. Nothing more. This song is a little interesting, I guess. So I might assume that dreadful sounding buzzy sound is the end of the measure, in which case 3.999 divided by 3.616, giving us a result of 10%. Perhaps this one will actually work this time. I have like a small little Facebook group kind of thing that I have for like literally a handful of mashup creators, like that few of them that we don't even use. So that was as far as that went, to try to have something like that. It didn't really get used, and still to this day isn't really. There's only like so many people in it too. Not that many. Only like 4 or 5. Yeah, so I don't think that's the best option. So I think it'd be fine to just not even bother with it. It'd be too much work, and the only thing I did try didn't actually do much of anything. This mashup is not hard to figure out, though. Yep, and then some of us don't use Facebook, and some of us don't use Discord, so... welcome to the problem that this generates. Well, I got a good mugging roster. About the soundtrack that no one knows. Yes, about that one. I deleted my Facebook account. I didn't have time for it anymore. That's probably good. I still have yet to find any answer for it. That's okay. Even if some person comes along 3 years from now and says, "Oh, I know what that is," at least it was found out. There's no rush. So it's okay. I would like to know what it is, but even if I don't know what it is, it doesn't stop me and other people from using it in mashups, and it doesn't stop people from enjoying it either. It's a good theme. I like the theme a lot. I just don't know what it is. I was showing everyone the 2 mashups I made with it earlier. I used one that's already uploaded to one that is in the works. I shared 3 different Discord servers and no one's familiar with it. Problem with this generation is corruptive virus spreading called Fortnite. Nothing wrong with Fortnite. I wouldn't get all worked up over it. Underground cave. Underground cave. Like they said Apex would dethrone it, but it doesn't. The Apex is already dying, so it don't matter. Hello, Nintendo. That used to be Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft was dying a very slow death. I've already played personally thousands upon thousands of hours in it, to the point where I literally cannot play it anymore. There's simply nothing I could do to have fun in that game. It just will not. I just can't play it. I actually deleted a lot of my Minecraft stuff off my computer since they're taking up a good hundreds of gigabytes. So I save myself a lot of space because I'm not gonna play it again. Guess you could say I'm one of those people who just likes to post random topics on streams to keep things fresh. That's fine. You're allowed to do that. I kid you not when I say children steal their parents' wallets. I know they do. I play online, like random. I call it random duo, where you just play with some random person. And I get all these little kids that always tell me that they do things like that. Like, oh yeah, I bought this to my mother's credit card. And every single time I make sure to tell them that what they're doing is wrong and they need to make up for it. I need to tell them they need to do some chores, earn that money back, and they need to, I would never. I mean, if I had kids, I would never raise them poorly enough that they do that. But if I found out about that, they'd be in a lot of trouble. And so, being the person that I am, I always tell these kids when I meet them online, you better stop, first of all. Second of all, you better pay it back as soon as possible. You need to apologize, and you need to never do it again. And if you need money for Fortnite, you need to ask to have some chores to do to get an allowance for your chores so you can get the Fortnite stuff you want. Don't steal. It's bad, I know. I mean, I get it. I returned. Did I miss a sneak peek? I don't know. Was I supposed to sneak peek something? Minecraft story mode does not count. So I know what you're talking about, Hemlock. I mean, I do get after these kids when I hear about it. It's actually too powerful to actually die as of right now. I was wondering why Fortnite was getting a lot of hate. Now I know. Well, that's not the problem. Yeah, these kids. Well, in I don't know, in the United States, you have to be like 15 and a half, I think, or maybe 16 to get like an official job. Otherwise, like minor workplace minor laws go into place, and you can only work so many hours and only certain conditions if you're like under 15 or under 16. So it's hard to get anything at all if you're like a young teenager. So yeah, I'd agree. Absolutely, they need to get jobs. 100% agree with that. When I was a teenager, if I wanted something, I had to pay for it myself, and I did. When I was, how old I would have been, 17 at most, I got a job. I still have that job to this day, by the way. And I got money, and I paid for all kinds of things. I built a PC. I bought a car. I got I bought a PS3. I bought a PS4. I bought a Nintendo Switch, a Wii U. I bought all kinds of games. I bought a TV. I paid for college. So if you want things, Get a job. It's simple. Right? I'm working on this mashup, aren't I? But goodness, I know how much I want to delete Fortnite from miserable existence. I wouldn't. That's fine. I'm just glad to see you. Stop by real quick. They need to get jobs, yeah. Yes, I did. I did finally buy a Nintendo Switch, and I bought Smash for it. I've put it off long enough, and I finally did it. I would show you my my Joy-Cons. My brother is borrowing them this weekend to take them over to a friend's house so they could have like 2 players on a Switch game. So he had his Switch controllers, and he wanted to borrow mine. So as long as you don't break them, it's fine by me. But yeah, I do. I have Smash for it. I have just Smash for it. That's it. These kids need to learn. You don't just get things, you have to earn things. Exactly, they do. And so it's partially the parents' fault for not teaching their kids these valuable lessons. Like if I had kids, that would not fly in my house. If you want something, you gotta work for it, you know? Next Fortnite stream, when I bother, I don't know. I mean, if it actually picks up popularity, I could try to do it on a more regular basis. Like I said, I play it every day. I just don't ever think, oh, I should stream this. I just don't think about it that way, because it just seems like, you know, because sometimes I don't do so well. But sometimes, like last night, I was kicking really, really hard butt last night, and it would have been great to have been streaming last night, but I wasn't. I had a highlight last night. I had 2 squads, like 4 people coming after me, and I was by myself. My other teammates were elsewhere, so. But I squad wiped both those people. Like I took on 8 people and came out on top. So I had some good moments last night that would have been great for the stream, but I wasn't streaming. That's what I call it. I call it squad wiping, when you wipe out the whole squad by yourself. Squad wiping. It was fun. I was very surprised in myself I was able to pull off such a feat. Now let's see here. Pitch for this track. Oops. Squad wiping. Yeah, I remember you were there. Anyone been hearing these entitled parent stories? Those are the kinds of the worst. I'm not sure what you mean by that. C minor, G minor. Monkey C minor, monkey G minor. No, I'm just kidding. G minor, C minor, they should be fine, but I could lower the G minor track by 1. I'm supposed to know that, by the way. Could be good. What's depressing or disturbing? I'm very not sure what you mean by that. I mean, I'd agree we don't want to put depressing or disturbing or bad stuff in the chat, but I'm not sure I pick up on what you're laying down. When do you plan on getting Kirby Star Allies? What's that even for? What console? I don't even know. Available to download online. For what? Switchy. Oh, I've played, in terms of Kirby games, here's what I've played. Kirby Air Ride, and that's a spin-off title. I've also played Superstar Ultra. That's about it. So, in terms of my commitment to the Kirby series, it's not much. I've not played much by the way of Kirby. Maybe one day. Yeah, parenting is very much balanced between, I was gonna say law and grace, but that's a jargon. I don't want to use a jargon. Between about parenting is a balance between love on one hand and I want to say almost punishment or consequences. Yes, you need to love, but yes, there needs to be consequences. All consequences, no love. All love, no consequences, no love. There's got to be a balance. So, yeah, you can't always say yes, and you can't always spoil, and you can't always do wrong things. So, I guess that's my comment on that. I should play Star Allies. The developers went all out on that one. I'd have to figure out how to record it though. Record or live stream it. Cooper Star Allies official soundtrack is available on KHInsider. Did I get it right? Yeah, it's KHInsider. Actually, it's called Kingdom Hearts. Oh, so yawning. Kingdom Hearts Insider, but I just call it KHInsider. It's just quicker that way. Let me go ahead and export this. Or no. Edit metadata. No, I already did that too. Underground cave. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And this is a Mario mix. Yes. Okay, next up is there's ways to screen record on Switch. I believe it's possible because other people do it. I know they do it. A child would try and choke another kid playing basketball and try to get an advantage in the game, and the parent would blame the other child for what happened, even though he didn't cause it. I'm sorry if my child was doing something like that. I'd be in a lot of trouble. He'd be grounded for a very long time, or just give him the old traditional way, the way I was raised. Bend him over and give him a good whack. That'd teach him. That's how I was raised. I turned out good. So I do recommend. Cuphead is ported to Switch. What's your opinion? I pretty much hate Cuphead. It's very difficult, more difficult than it actually needs to be. And it is not fun. No fun at all. Cuphead is not fun. So obviously I will not be getting that for Switch because it is not fun. I already have it for PC. I don't care to play it. It's not fun. Yeah, that sounds stupid. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Just for example. Did I already export this? I don't know. I did. I'm just getting sidetracked. Next. Oops. There we go. That's mostly due to bad controller, if I recall. No, the controller was fine. It's just the game is stupidly difficult for no reason. And as a result, it's not fun. As a consequence to its pointless difficulty. Forza Del Mal and Grand Finale. We'll see how this goes out. Or we'll see how this works out, rather. Whoops, it just undid my selections. Okay, there we go. That should do it. It even has the same dice area influence. Interesting. But I'd probably pass. Not my kind of game. 2.8. Forza del Mal, Italian for Forces of Evil. That makes sense. I know some Spanish. I don't know Italian, but if you know Spanish, you know Italian. You also know Portuguese. So, honestly, the only one who watches previous live stream for gameplays. Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like it's Italian or maybe Latin. If you know Spanish, you know Latin, you know Italian, you know Portuguese. So they're just that similar. They're like sister languages. Nope. I'm not even sure what the question is. Am I the only one who watches the previous live streams for gameplays? What does that even mean? I'm not sure I could contextualize what you might mean by that. 3.07. Oh, this will be good. -1 times 1000. You were ranting on Cuphead because your controller didn't seem to work. Oh, I was. That might be, or it might have just been an excuse too. Sometimes I have had honest problems with controllers, like when I played Crash Transanity, or not Transanity, Insane Trilogy, it's called. There were some problems early on. I was attempting to play with PlayStation 3 controllers, and for some reason, all my PlayStation 3 controllers, which are over there, hence why I leaned over to look at them, for some reason not working. So that happens. It happens. Slightly off. Increase tempo slightly. I think 10.2 will probably do it. Maybe 10.25. Interesting mashup of chaotic. I have to bounce the volume out a little bit to try to fix that. You know, if I'd actually just bothered to read this right here, like if I'd actually bothered to read this, it says Yoko Yoko. Like if I'd actually bothered to read this right here, it tells you the artists for both the tracks is the same person. If I'd actually just bothered to look at it. But you're right. Need to increase tempo slightly. slightly a little more. Tad more. I believe mine is 4th or 5th next week. It all depends on how many scraps and how many first-time requests we get. Things can change. Will change. If we don't get any, they might not change at all. Makes me want the Kingdom Hearts and Mario crossover. Wasn't Kingdom Hearts already a crossover between like these stupid Disney characters and some other stuff? In case you didn't know, I do have some antagonistic feelings towards Disney. If it wasn't apparent in what I said earlier in the live stream and channel policies that I have regarding Disney songs, that could be possible. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess isn't Kingdom Hearts itself already a crossover between some stupid Disney characters and something else? I don't even know. Isn't it like Final Fantasy and Disney or something like that? I'm honestly not sure. I don't know much about it. My request is probably going to happen at the beginning of May. Oh, yeah, I have like 50 some requests. It's just a lot. A lot. I can't really do much about that, unfortunately. There's just so many requests. All right, I like that loop point a lot. Very good. Hey, why not do a mega mashup stream? I have one idea I want to do. I gathered like all these songs together that I want to maybe do a potential mega mix with. And when I do actually decide that I may want to attempt to execute that, I will probably do a live stream for just that at some point. Maybe do a 9 or 10 for each live stream until you get a reasonable amount. Well, see, that doesn't really fix the problem, you see. While that does get more mashups done, that just makes the done section stack up really big instead of the to be completed section stack up really big. So if the done section stacks up really, really big, you still got to wait a while. Either way, it doesn't actually fix the problem, if you think about it. If you really think about it, it does not fix the problem. Hey, these are both A-flat minors. I don't have to change the pitch at all. Fantastic. I think I know what I'm going to call this track. Instead of Forza del Mal, I'm going to call it Finale del Mal. Using, well, finale and finale. Well, you could tell what word it is. It's Italian. Finale is Italian for finale. It's the same word. It even sounds the same. The upload dates are going to be the same. Pretty much, yep, that's what I was trying to say, Epsilon. It doesn't matter if I do 20 mashups every week in a live stream. It's still going to be a waiting time. There's always uploading 2 mashups a day, but that's just going to kill me because that takes it'd be twice as much time a day committed to every single day to making videos, and that means I'm going to have to effectively double the amount of time I spend on a live stream, which would be 2 live streams per weekend, and that's crazy. That'd be crazy for me. It'd be too much, unfortunately. It's already different. It's already like, I mean, it's not terrible now. I'm at a school, but that's a lot of stuff I do for free. A lot of time I spend. And then next week do a live stream involving requests from people who requested from before. Well, see, you're still not quite scratching the surface there. That will, the end net result of that is still the exact same. It doesn't matter if I shove all of them towards the front, if I shove all of them mixed in, like I'm planning on currently doing, although that slightly kind of makes it a little less worse, because we're working in more of the already established question per week, but the net result is still the same. It's always the same net result, no matter how you present it, no matter how you cut it up, no matter how you arrange it. It's always going to be the same net result in the end. Maybe do 9 or 10 live stream until you get a reasonable. Oh, you see, here's the problem with that is, and this is again not going to change anything. Don't do any live streams until you have a reasonable amount done. Then what happens the very day you open back up again? It's going to get loaded up with all those requests. It's going to be right back where we started. And it's going to effectively do nothing to mitigate the problem at all. All of these solutions sound good, but when you actually think about it, they don't actually do anything. Any different than what I'm doing it now. I guess everyone's basically screwed when we are a big amount of people requesting at once. Well, here's what I did way back in the day before I started making mashups. When people started to get too busy to do anything like that, you know what I did? I picked up and did mashups myself. When the channel became too big to get in as many mashups as I wanted, like I had a lot of ideas, a lot of requests to send to people way before I started making my own mashups. And when they became too busy and too inundated by too many people, you know what I did? I picked up and I learned it myself. And then I could do as many mashups as I wanted. At that point, and I did make as many mashups as I wanted. But then I would also continue to send requests at the same time. See also what Logan does, Infinite does, Creatology does, Toby Doge does, Saints Cat does. They all make their own, but they all make requests as well. So is one attempt to try to mitigate the problem, at least for you personally, would be to pick it up, figure it out, make them yourself. Request only the ideas that you cannot do yourself to other people, and say the ones you can do for yourself. And maybe even start a channel. Take requests yourself. Be a part of the solution. Be the change you want to see. That's about the best advice I could give you, and that's what I did myself. That's about all I could say to fix the problem. If you have a ton of requests and you can only get one every couple months, learn how to do it. I'm happy to show anyone how to do it. I'm happy to show anyone. I already have a couple basic tutorials on it. It's not crazy. Getting into it is not difficult, but some of the finer skills do take some time to master. But you could get into it pretty easily, and so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, really. For you to figure it out. I really don't know any other advice than that. Would be to just pick it up. Any ideas you cannot do yourself, it's too difficult, or you just would rather hear someone else who's more skilled at to do it, send those requests. That's my only solution which actually makes an impact in this kind of problem. So I don't know, do with it what you will. I thought this was a bad idea, but hear me out. How about some people verb some favor in being moved forward in the line? Something like maybe a 1-year anniversary for you staying with you for a long. I've thought about something like that, and I don't want to do this. I don't plan on doing this, so don't be scared or alarmed that I might do this. I have no intentions of doing this, but the thought has crossed my mind and left it as of now. and that was making requests a Patreon reward. You pay to get in, and then that way a lot less people are making requests. But then with the caveat that those people who were loyal prior to that period would be getting them for free. The loyal people would be in for free, and when else came in, I'd pay to win. Now, I dismiss that idea because I do not want to have to charge for it. That being said, if you do wish to advance yourself in line, you still have the optional option of giving a small donation, and that can get you somewhere. I don't know. So that's not quite. It's not quite the pay to get in. It's still free for everyone, but if you do want to advance a little bit, that's something you could do, or learn to do mashups and make some of your own stuff, satisfy your own tastes. I think that would probably be too much actually to account for each person individually. I don't know. Like I said, I've dismissed that idea. I don't like that idea very much. Finale Demal. This is a Kingdom Hearts Mario mix. Very good idea too. I liked it a lot. Or just get a partner in crime. What do you mean by that? Get a partner in crime. Like someone else to take on half of my requests and then I do the other half? Is that what you're suggesting? Someone to help divvy up the work for you. I don't know. You never know what the future might hold. We'll put it that way. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Could be interesting. That the future might hold. Well, I will put it that way. There are no plans for such things right now, but you never know. I don't know. Some of you may know. Some of you may not know. And that's okay. Let's see. Any of you who might... Nah, probably none of you do. Oh, well. I think we're done with this one. Alrighty. Next is a... What do we have here? This could be interesting, or it might not be any good at all. Or it might not be any good at all. We'll see. Because if you think about it, most channels on YouTube are a group effort. Yeah, some people, once you actually start to earn money in your channel, you could pay to have editors and uploaders. Like you could pay to have someone to do all the heavy lifting part of the channel. But so like, you know, all big channels have like editors and people who record videos and people who manage live streams and all that kind of good stuff. Like I get that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But you're right. You are correct. They are. Did I post a, Did I put... No, I didn't. Okay. Smash Ultimate Ridley, Nuclear Throne, something, something, something. Forza Del Mall, Grand Finale. So we got Ridley, and we got... There we go. Technomancer's theme. Really? How long is this song? How is it over 15 meg? Oh, it's exactly 15 megabytes. Well, that's not helpful. I gotta do something to fix that problem. Technomancer. What's the game called? Nuclear Throne. Short version. Because the other version is too big to put into the program. So I gotta make a shorter version. Hopefully this will suffice. It's slightly shorter, fail. But it's just small enough that it will work. There's obviously someone who's the star, and then someone... I know, that's what I'm saying. I get that. I'm just maybe saying it's to Cinnamon's show one. Show him the ropes, have them help you. It's a terrible idea, Hound. It just is. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work out without being able to pay someone. And I can't pay someone without revenue coming into the channel. So, yeah. Yeah. But if I had a partner in crime to take half the mashups and produce them, or just take half of the ones they want to do, produce them, put them on their channel, as long as they were quality with expectations, you never know, might be a good idea. And like I said, you never know what the future might hold. Maybe that's in the books, maybe it's not. It doesn't matter either way. Anyways, let's begin. That'll do. Whew, chilly. .37. 1-1. Wait a second, what? Is that the beginning of the song or no? So is that the beginning or what? I cannot tell where the beginning of this song is. This is crazy. I have to assume I'm maybe on the right track, but I'm also maybe not. I honestly don't know. Maybe this? I'm guesstimating it's approximately 2. Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. I'm guesstimating it's about 2.3 seconds long per measure. No. Straight up no. This program is implying that they are the same, and this program is implying that they are not. I don't know. This program is implying 145, not 1145, not 115, just 145.5 divided by 110. That's quite a bit more drastic, I guess. Speeding up. Okay, we'll try it. I doubt this will work, but... Both programs and myself had different ideas about how to sync up this song. Every single one of them has failed. I'm not sure if it's just a song that's just so problematic. Not working. I can't get it to work. Which is unfortunate. That was a first time request I just got in today. Oh well, what can I do? It didn't work. I'm gonna send him a message real quick, tell him it didn't work. And make sure it's open up for them to do it. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and have to work on the next one then. I sent them a message telling them I had to scrap it. I've moved on to their request. I found it. I deleted it. That way they can go back and make the replacement. So the next one up is this. This one could be nice. What? Wow, what? Wow, what? What's this request again? Kickball Stadium and Stick Shop. Did I forget to put the Kickball Stadium in? I did. There we go. Okay. Grant Kirkhope and whatever, whoever that is. Song is like exactly 2 seconds long. My eyes are so itchy. Excuse me. And the next song. Make sure I delete the excess. Allergies? Nah. I don't know what it is. It's not even like warm yet. It's so cold. Maybe it's just staring at the screen like this in my face for so many hours. Well, it's not even been so many hours. It's just been a few hours, but still, maybe that's it. I don't usually get allergies, so I'm not sure. I usually don't get those. Who could say? $1.9. That'll work out very nicely. 5%. Okay. What did I just do wrong? Oh, I know what I did wrong. It's the complete wrong song to change the tempo to. There we go. So we have it -6. But that's too much. So we're going to try 5.2. Probably still too much. 5.1. Probably still too much. 4.9. Still probably too much. Getting back on the subject of Star Allies. Everyone not dead in the Kirby canon comes back. What is this? Kirby Infinity War or something? Why did someone... Oh, the person who I just told them their request didn't work was commenting back and kind of acknowledging, I guess, that oopsie, didn't work out. Well, I'm not entirely sure where the loop point is, but I'm just going to kind of try this and see if that works. If it sounds alright, then I guess it's alright. There we go. That sounds alright. Okay, I like this one. It's just pleasant, upbeat, and all around good to hear. Which means you could play as Bandana D, King Deity, Meta Knight, Ricken, Gooey, Marks, Meta Knight, Roach, Adeline, Ribbon, Magdor, Taranza, and Susie. I don't know who any of those people are. Yeah, I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm happy to read the comments, so. For the people who do know what it is. I sure don't, though. Brandon Fontaine. Did they have a title suggestion for this? Stickball Stadium. There you go. Okay. $829. This is Ape Escape and Banjo Tooie. There's a Banjo Kazooie. Banjo Kazooie mix. Milky Way Wishes in Superstar Stadium? Yes, I did. That was, what was there? Marks was the boss of that, wasn't he? Milky Way Galaxy? No. Something, Strongest Night in the Galaxy. That's Galactonite. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Milky Way. Yeah, Milky Way Wishes should be Marks. You can play as Marks, the overarching villain in the Milky Way Wishes. Wow. I'm not sure how in the world that makes sense, but okay. Okay. F major and F minor. Not the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're saying lower this down by 1 I'll listen to that, see how that is. Sounds good, I guess. Oops, I forgot. I need to actually export it again. Yeah, oops. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 mixes done. And make sure I export that. Kickball, stickball, not kickball. Stickball stadium shop. Okay. Number 6. I'm Not Nice and Mad Mew Mew. We'll see how this goes. Let's see, there's Mad Mew Mew. And there's I'm Not Nice. There we go. Okay. Good. This could be good. It's technically called Galactic Nova. The giant mechanical golden cat face thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Galactic Nova. Yeah, I just, it's like I said, I played Air Ride. I played Superstar. That's it. If it wasn't presented in either of these series or either of these games, I do not know what it might be. Haven't worked with this since the day it came out. It's basically 2.0. Guesstimation wise. This track is pretty interesting. I gave it a listen real quick before I started. Golden faced cat face and big anime eyes. And yes, Galactic Nova was in Milky Way Wishes in the Superstar Ultra. Has it really been that long that I've played that game? When did that come out? That I don't remember that? Oh, the game's 11 years old. Well, that'll do it. That's when I played it last, was when it came out. So, yeah. Wow. Let's see, Kirby Superstar Ultra Galactic Nova. Let me see if I can find it. Or maybe I just didn't 100% complete the game. I don't remember any Galactic Nova. Kirby Star... something something. What in the world? You're telling me this was in the game and I didn't even know it. Or I forgot about it, at least. It might just be that I forgot about it. What in the world? It's like a spaceship then? I don't remember this cutscene at all. I really don't. Interesting. Search into Google. Look for image of galactic nova. Okay, so you saw that. You saw that I saw it. In Robot, it's called Star Dream. Oh, that's Star Dream, huh? Eight divided. No, not 28. 8 divided. No, not 3.5. It's broken. Great. 8 divided by 7.2. 27 minus 1 times 100. 10%. Okay. Nova is a wish-granting machine that's the size of Earth. Oh. I don't know what to think about this one. I mean, it works. I got it all synced up, but it's like... I just don't know about it. I just don't know what to think about it. not sure how to loop this. I'm just not sure how to loop this. And I don't know what to think of this idea either. I'm just not sure to think about this. I mean, it's synced up well. I think I need to maybe a good pitch change is all it needs, and maybe then it'll sound good. I don't know, because right now it don't sound so great. Also, how could you not forget the literal level where you fly into the Nova and destroy him by destroying its heart? I don't know. I must not have completed the entire game, despite the fact that I was reasonably certain that I had completed the entire game. Because I thought that, at first I thought Marx was the final boss, and then I thought Galactic Knight was the final boss, but maybe none of them are the final boss. Maybe I just had completed the whole game. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. Maybe I didn't complete the entire game like I thought I had. I must have played it. I mean, that being the case, I must have fought it, but I have no way of reconciling the fact that I have the reconciliation. I have no, not reconciliation, no memory of having fought that. I just don't. I mean, I've played through all of that, and I guess I just don't remember. don't think this is the best idea out there, but I mean, I'll do it, or I did do it rather. $830. Mimi's not nice. Undertale Mario mix. Actually, that's not necessary. Not for this one. I mean, Nova is the entire reason why you play Milky Way, which is the sun and moon are fighting. And we need to summon Galactic Nova in order to make the sun and moon stop fighting each other. I don't remember this narrative at all. I mean, it's been a while since I played that game. I bought it the year it came out. It looks like 2008, so that was, you know, getting on 11 years old. So that must be the only reason I don't remember this. I mean, many games I've played many times. Superstar Ultra is one of those games that I've only played one time. So perhaps that is one way I can account for my forgetfulness. That and just the sheer amount of time it's been since I've played it. Maybe it's time for a refresher. I don't know. Alright, and the last one for today. Here we go. So we have Half-Life Tekken, which could be interesting. There we are. Kirby Lore 101. Yeah, I'm not so good at the Kirby Lore 101. Like, evidently the only other game besides Air Ride that I've played with any amount of time, I don't even know that game so well. So we might as well consider myself having only played Air Ride at that point. Because seriously, I don't remember this stuff. I didn't even realize there was like a grand meta narrative to the game at all. $2.65. Because in order for all the movesets of a Dream Fiends to make sense, you need to know the lore behind them. I don't even know who the Dream Fiends are. So, yeah. Clearly I have missed out on a few details. Oh, I just looked. Okay, so I did look it up real quick. Just a bunch of characters. It looks like. There we go. Oh, that sounds quite involved. Isn't there any synopsis of the entire Kirby story video? Something like that? Divided by 2.123. Oh, that's a lot, actually. This is really good, first of all. -3, -1, -3. We need to change tempo slightly to better match. I'm gonna try 55. Nope. Try 25.6 maybe. That's probably too much actually. 58, Kirby's Dreamland 1, Dream Adventure, Dreamland 2, Dreamland 3, Superstar, Shatter Crystal, Amazing Mirror, Squeeze Squad, Return Dreamland, Dribble Deluxe. That's a lot. Okay, I think it's pretty good. I just need to find a loop point for it, which just looks like it's going to be a bit of a challenge, unless... Oh, unless this proves to be what I think it is. It is what I think it is. Oh, well, that's a loop point there for that song. Do you want me to give you a quicknesses overview this on stream? Probably not, considering stream's almost over. Like, I'm almost done with this mashup. If, however, you do have a video on YouTube you could show me. I was actually thinking Dark Samus for the other track. So, maybe both of them will do just fine with that. Or maybe both Omega Pirate and Dark Samus will do just fine with it. You never know. Just be clear here. I'm talking Dark Samus with the Tekken track. Were you thinking Dark Samus with the Half-Life one, which is this one? Or like the other one? I was thinking of Dark Samus with the Tekken one. So they probably would both work just fine with it. This would be a good loop point. If you want, I'll link it to you after stream's over in the comment section. Yeah, I mean, do whatever you want. If there's a good video you know of that will explain the whole Kirby plot line, I guess, the overarching meta narrative of these series, that would be really helpful in my understanding, I guess. That's right, the loop point. And there's where I cut it off. Yeah, I mean, however way you want to get it to me, you just put it in the comments. I'll honestly be fine with that. So we may have to lower... It looks like one is D minor, which is like right here. And one is B major, which is all the way across over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do 1, 2. Lower 2 half steps. Strongest Iron Arena. I'm glad to know that who is still here, and for those of you who must go, goodbye, and thank you for watching. Although I'm going to be closing down the stream very shortly anyways, so at that point everybody will be on their way, but until that time, I'm going to call it the penultimate Iron Arena. And I'd like to mix the Iron Arena with Dark Samus. With Dark Samus. Could be a good mix. $831. Overall, this is a good idea. Half-Life, Tekken mix, penultimate Iron Arena. There we go. And then I'll have to put not AIF. I'm not looking to export an AIF here. Just a WAV. Almost the same thing, but not quite the same thing. I think WAV is still a little more compressed than the other. Okay. And so next week's lineup has some potential good ones here. Interesting. All right then. Well, I think that'll be it then. Let's see. Finally finished my X5 speedrun. Had to pause the game several times, but I think minus possibly saving around 5 minutes in game, I did pretty good. I've never really gotten into speedrunning before. That's not quite my area of expertise as far as gaming goes. I've never been really good at getting the speed run things. It's just not my kind of thing. I don't think it to be something that's fun. It just sounds to me like torture, personally. But that's just me. I just think it's torture. I'm sure other people enjoy it immensely, but not me. Not me. Well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to upload... I don't think I've uploaded the daily mashup yet. I actually forgot to do it last week, ironically enough. I'll make sure I don't do that today. So we'll get the daily mashup uploaded, and on top of that, maybe I'll stream some more Fortnite at some point. On top of that, I've got a selection of extension requests, a selection of Haunter Shadow mixes to get up, and 1 or 2 of Logan DePay's mixes he wants me to put up too. So yeah, got lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to keep me busy. So we'll see what I get up when. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Good night.